It was good. It's your favorite African here, back with another video. Yes, sir. And today, we have another reaction video. We have another one. Before we get into that though, I just appreciate everyone that subscribed, everyone that liked, everyone showing me love on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. I appreciate everything, man. I'm not gonna get all touchy and all in depth with it, but I appreciate the love, man. Moving on up now. Moving on up. But say react to do all teens think the same. Like, hey, I'm a teen. I'm a teen. I should know about this, right? Let's get into it, man.
I just want to sit and be a teen, but I can't do that because I'm constantly thinking about how my life is going to look like at 25 and the decisions that I make now.
Facts, yo. Facts, yo. Facts, yo. You got teenagers?
I am addicted to social media.
I'm not. I disagree.
3,
I disagree.
2, 1.
Oh, wow. Y'all agree? Y'all weird.
I use social media, but I don't think I'm addicted. I could take it or leave it. I can put my phone down whenever I want.
That's a good skill. I cannot do that. I'm on my phone all the time, like all the time. Like I need to check Instagram, I need to check who's texting me, I need to see like what's happening. It's hard, it distracts me a lot from school.
So I use social media for a total of, I think, 2 weeks. After like severe disappointment and saying that social media could bring out the worst in people, I decided that I'm not gonna use social media. If I really need to speak to someone, I could just text them or call them or talk in person.
Yeah, I was only recently allowed to get, 3 months ago when I turned 18, because I wasn't allowed to have it up until then. Like I have to make up for all the time that I missed and everything that happened and all the parties that I didn't go to because I didn't see the Instagram. I'm not like on it all the time, but I'm definitely on my phone way too much. I think my screen time's like 6 hours or something crazy. I know. It's bad.
I like the way I look. 3, 2.
I like the way I look, you know what I'm saying? You know the vibes, man. Y'all see the cut? Y'all don't. Shout out KJ, man. My barman, he got me right, man.
I think there's always going to be things that like I'll nitpick at, but overall I'm pretty happy with the way that I look, and I know that the things that I can control, I'll change them, and the things that I can't control, it would be a shame for me to spend my life not enjoying my physical appearance.
I respect myself, definitely, but I feel like I'll never be enough. I don't know if that's part of me struggling with my mental health, but I'm just not happy with the way I look, but I'm still proud of who I am.
That's deep, you know.
Stress for my age.
I 100%. I strongly agree, man. Yep, go out. Yep.
There's no way that I should be this stressed. Like, I feel like there's so much pressure put on teens of what is the future, that I'm constantly like chastising myself for things that I did in the past or overanalyzing everything that I'm going to do in the future, and I literally don't know how to live in like the now. Sometimes I just want to sit and be a teen, but I can't do that because I'm constantly thinking about how my life is going to look like at 25 and the decisions that I make now.
I like the stress. I'm always thinking about the future and what I want to do. So if I want to do those things in the future, I have to accomplish a lot here.
Relax.
I kind of wish I didn't have it because I want to do fun things instead of work constantly.
For me, my stress has affected my mental and physical health, which at 14 isn't something that should be happening. You know, I shouldn't have restless nights. I shouldn't be drinking coffee to stay awake.
School shootings make me scared to go to school.
Oh, no.
2,
Oh,
1.
no, you don't see me in that school. They disagree. Oh, wow.
Due to recent events, it has crossed my mind. It is a reality for us as students, especially going to a public school. but I'm not gonna worry about it 24/7 because then I'm not living.
I'm not that scared about it because my school is really small, and I don't know the motivation for someone to shoot up a school, but if you're really unhappy there, you could switch schools or just drop out.
I think for us especially, like our school was like pretty much on lockdown. Like all the teachers started putting up like black paper on their windows, and that scared me more than the actual threats. Just talk doesn't really scare me, but it's like if the teachers start taking proactive measures and if our school is almost preparing for it, then that's what freaks me out.
I care about current events. 3, 2,
I don't know. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I care about it because I think a lot of things that are happening are irreversible. But it is hard being in school and being just a kid to make a difference.
Even the small things that we think might not be affecting us are eventually going to affect us if we do nothing. A lot of the times we live in our own bubble, especially because of our phones. And it's important to know what's going around the world. My family comes from Nicaragua, so that's why I learn about it. But I also learn about what's happening in other countries because I find it interesting and I would want someone else to do the same for me as well. We might not know how or why, but it is going to affect us.
I disagree a little bit with the whole in a bubble because of our phones, because I think the internet and our phones in general kind of are providing information and sources to get to us faster than before.
I agree with that, I do, but when I say that we're living in a bubble, how many of us actually look up those articles? Because most of us, we just are on Instagram.
What is happening in Nicaragua then?
Their dictator, he took away their health care and their social security, so they kind of revolted against him, and sometimes they just lock you up or kill you. There have been almost 400 people dead and thousands injured.
That's horrible. That should be a headline. Like I usually just look at all the headlines, but I had no idea.
Like I've literally never heard anyone talk about that.
Yeah.
That girl really educated for real. And she woke, man.
3, 2, 1.
What was the question? Oh, whatever. I don't feel like going back.
We had a walkout a while ago when all the shootings had happened, and one of the kids actually in the grade below me organized that and organized it through social media and was like, hey everyone, we're gonna march to City Hall, like this is what we're gonna do. But I don't think that would have been possible if it was all like face-to-face contact.
I think we're more influential than we think because it's all about our mindset and what we think about our power that we have just in our phones. We can get millions of people a message out to them that with all this technology, we definitely have more of a voice than previous teenager generations.
Love it, man. Y'all know the vibes.
That was actually a lot of fun. Conversation. Yeah. It was a good meeting.
All right, man. All right. Up. Look, man. This is the end of the video. Look, this video is very like educationally opened my mind just a bit, especially with the current event thing. Like it really did open my mind. Really, you know, see that I'm lacking. I'm really lacking as a person, as a teenager, and I have to do better. I have to really do better. Besides all that, man, if you like the video, then like the video. Come on now. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Right, just go ahead, just boop, subscribe, and make sure to turn on your notifications, all right? For me now, so you are notified every time I upload a new video. It's the kid. I'm gone. Peace.